Alexis Lexi Kaufman is an American professional wrestler, ring announcer and fitness model. She is signed to WWE, where she performs in their developmental system WWE NXT under the ring name Alexa Bliss. Early life: Kaufman was born and raised in Columbus, Ohio. She has been involved in sports since the age of 5, competing in softball, track, kickboxing, and gymnastics. In cheerleading, she reached Division I status in college. She also spent time in competitive bodybuilding, and has competed in the Arnold Classic since 2011. Professional wrestling career WWE NXT. Bliss was signed by WWE around May 2013 and reported to WWE's developmental territory, NXT. On the July 24 episode of NXT, taped on June 20, she made her first televised appearance, congratulating the inaugural NXT Women's Champion, Paige. In August, she was added to WWE.com's NXT roster page and assigned the ring name Alexa Bliss. She acted as an unnamed ring announcer for the November 20 episode of NXT. Her first televised appearance on the main roster came at WrestleMania XXX on April 6, 2014, when she played a part in Triple H's entrance. She made her televised in-ring debut on the May 8 episode of NXT, competing in a tournament for the vacant NXT Women's Championship. She defeated former WWE Divas champion Alicia Fox in the first round, but lost to Charlotte in the semi-finals. On the June 19 episode of NXT, Bliss defeated Sasha Banks despite interference from Summer Rae and Charlotte. After some hiatus from the ring due to injury, Bliss returned on the March 11, 2015 episode of NXT, defeating Carmella. The following week, she defeated NXT Women's Champion Sasha Banks by countout in a non-Euro title match, which led to Bliss being granted a championship match against Banks on March 25, which she lost. On the May 13 episode of NXT, Bliss defeated Carmella after the NXT Tag Team Champions Blake and Murphy set up a distraction. On May 20, at NXT TakeOver, Unstoppable, Bliss helped Blake and Murphy retain their championships against Enzo Amore and Colin Cassidy, forming an alliance with them and turning heel in the process. On the June 3 episode of NXT, Bliss once again defeated Carmella, with Blake and Murphy in her corner. On the July 29 episode of NXT, Bliss helped Blake and Murphy retain their championships against the Vaudevillians, and slapped both English and Gotch after the match. The Vaudevillians were granted a rematch for the NXT Tag Team Championships against Blake and Murphy at NXT TakeOver, Brooklyn, which they won, after Blue Pants stopped Bliss from providing a distraction during the match. This led to a match between the two, where Bliss would go on to defeat Blue Pants in a singles match on the September 2 episode of NXT. In October, Bliss started a feud with the NXT Women's Champion Bayley when Bliss interrupted Bayley's celebration about her match at NXT TakeOver, Respect, confronting her and stating she has her sights set on the championship. Personal life: Kaufman revealed that she suffered from a life-threatening eating disorder when she was younger, but bodybuilding helped her overcome it. She is an avid fan of Disney. In wrestling, finishing moves: Sparkle Splash. Signature moves: Diving Somersault Evasion, Glitter Blizzard, Glitz Flip, Leg Sweep, Tilt-A-Whirl Head Scissors Takedown, sometimes transitioned into an inside cradle. Wrestlers managed: Blake and Murphy. Entrance themes: Blissful by CFO Dollar, Opposite Ends of the World by CFO Dollar. References. External links. NXT profile: Alexa Bliss at the Internet Movie Database.